Hey everybody, this video starts me and Sean out in Trapp, Pennsylvania. And of course the reason why we are in Trapp, Pennsylvania today is because we're gonna do a bit of thrifting around town. And we're gonna start at the Goodwill here in Trapp, Pennsylvania. The last two times we've been inside a Goodwill store, we've done pretty well for ourselves. You found some books and stuff. I mean, I found a Nintendo 64 and I found a whole bunch of movies here. Shh, we're trying to film, Mr. Motorcycle Man. Anyway, I found some amazing deals the last two times I've been inside a Goodwill. So I'm hoping for, knock on wood. I'm hoping for a bit more. You should knock on the wood too. Sean's gonna find nothing now. He didn't knock on the wood, but knock on wood, I'm gonna find some amazing deals today. I'm gonna have just as good luck as I did the last two times I've been inside a Goodwill. But Sean, he's finding nothing now. Chairs. Nothing. He knocked on nothing. Are those wooden chairs? All right, fine. You can find something too, I suppose. All right, so of course the first thing we're gonna be doing as per usual is diving into the media section, which is looking, I don't know, a little empty. I'm seeing a lot of white shelving, unfortunately. I think last time we were here, these shelves were completely filled. This time around, not so much, but who knows? Maybe they've done some restocking over the last 2 or so weeks since we've last been in here. Maybe there's all kinds of new amazing titles. I'm seeing a whole bunch of Blu-rays over here, which is pretty awesome. Don't know if I actually need any of these, but I'm seeing some 3D titles like Green Lantern 3D, which is pretty cool. Avengers 3D, Jurassic Park 3D. That's awesome. I don't need those, but it's still pretty cool to see 3D Blu-rays. Unfortunately, I'm not actually seeing any Blu-rays I need to pick up. They also had the Megamind 3D release. This is actually pretty awesome. It's the Samsung exclusive release. I don't know if they ever re-released this in 3D outside of this. They probably did, but for a while, you could only get this in 3D if you bought a Samsung TV. This is pretty neat. Red tagged as well. Everything with the red tag this week is actually on sale for half price, but I already have it. I don't need it. It is still pretty awesome, but I am gonna pass on that. They also had the Planes, Trains, and Automobiles National Lampoon's Vacation and European Vacation triple feature set, but I don't need those either. So again, some cool, interesting Blu-rays, just not cool, interesting Blu-rays I need. I don't know what it is about this title. Maybe it's just because it's a flipper disc, but every time I come across a copy of Maverick, it's always in terrible condition. And they actually have two copies here, but both of the discs are pretty well scratched up. I do have a copy of this in my own collection that's very close to being minty. It's like 99.9% minty, but not 100%, and that bugs me. So I'm still looking for like a minty copy of this. Honestly, I should probably just break down and buy it on Blu-ray. That's probably what I should do. That's probably what I will end up doing, but I don't know why I can't ever find a copy of this that's like 100% minty. Again, they have two of them, and they're both scratched. They do have some interesting box sets. It's just not stuff I need, unfortunately. Things like Victory at Sea, which is pretty cool, but I already have that. Seasons of Big Bang Theory. I actually thought it was the complete series, but it's not. It's 2 season 1s, and then season 2, and then no season 3, and then they've got 2 season 5s, and 6, 7, 8. So yeah, they're missing a few seasons there, so gonna pass on those. I don't need those anyway. Gilligan's Island season 1 and 2, which is cool, but again, I have it, and this is pretty neat. This is the Muppets movie DVD 3-pack. This is awesome with Kermit the Swamp Years, The Muppets Take Manhattan, and Muppets from Space. This is awesome. Brand new, factory sealed for $5. I don't personally need this, so I'm gonna pass on it, but I'm gonna hit up Chris and see if he needs it. Wow, so that took all of like 14 seconds. I messaged Chris at Muppet Stuff to see if he needed this, and immediately he gets back to me and says, yes, I will take it. My guess is he probably already has like 17 of these in his collection, all brand new factory sealed, but he has to have 18 of them brand new factory sealed, so he probably does have one opened. And then again, 17 brand new factory sealed. So hey, here's number 18 for you, Chris. Whatever, it's $5. It's a pretty good deal, so I'm grabbing this for him. So he's getting something, but nothing for us yet. Well, I suppose ask and you shall receive, because I am finding something I want to pick up for me. 2 things, actually, I want to pick up for me. I found 2 20th Century Fox Cinema Archives release, this being Footlight Serenade, and they also have Coney Island, 2 movies I've never seen before, but these are DVD releases. Again, like 20th Century Fox's version of the Warner Archives. These are really cool. And again, I don't know why I keep coming across these. A lot of you guys had theories as to why I keep coming across these. Some people are like, oh, it's like a parent who passed away or something. I have no idea. Leave your ideas, your theories down below. But regardless, I keep finding these. These are in minty condition, and for the $2 a piece, I'm definitely buying these. I'll give the store this. They've definitely done some restocking over the last like 2 or so weeks. There's all kinds of interesting things here. It's just, again, not necessarily interesting things I need, or they're in really bad condition. Like they have Empire Records, the Remix Special Fan Edition. This is pretty cool, and if I'm not mistaken, I think it's out of print. The Blu-ray uses the same exact artwork, but it's not the extended version. So this is pretty awesome, and I would pick this up for the store, but it's in terrible condition, so I'm gonna end up passing on that. And they had some other cool box sets like Pushing Daisies, seasons 1 and seasons 2, which is pretty awesome. Northern Exposure and NCIS. So again, some interesting things, but I think I'm just gonna end up passing on most of this, but I do think I am gonna pick this up. This is Magnificent 7, the complete series, seasons 1 and 2, which I don't think I have. Part of me says I do have these, but I checked my list, and my lists do not tell me I have these, so I'm thinking I need them. And it's actually on sale this week for only $1.50. This is brand new factory sealed as well. So you know what, if I do have these, whatever, I paid $1.50. I'll just pop it up on Mercari or something like that and make my money back. But if I don't have it, that's a pretty awesome find. So I'm gonna grab that, but not really seeing much else. Well, apparently I spoke way too soon, because on the last row here of movies, I am finding a couple more things I want to pick up. Some more 20th Century Fox Cinema Archives release. This is Meet Me After the Show. Again, I've never seen it. I know nothing about it. And they also have Paris After Dark. Again, another movie I've never actually seen before, but I don't care because they're DVD-R releases. I am definitely picking these up for my collection. Well, I should reiterate, I am grabbing these for my collection, but they're going to go into a pile of movies I need to watch before I decide as to whether or not they're going to actually make it into my collection or not make it into my collection. But for $3 a piece, I'm not passing on manufacturer on demand releases. This is awesome. All right, well, unfortunately, I'm thinking that's just about going to do it for the movies. I'm not really seeing anything else I want to pick up. This was pretty awesome, though, the Men in Black 3 Steelbook, but I actually have that. I don't need that, so I'm going to pass on that. Sean's not finding anything. You did see some Sonic, but it was scratched, so you had to pass on that. But like I said, I don't really see anything else, with the exception of one thing I think I am going to buy, not for me, but for the store. This is the Lady and the Tramp Diamond Edition DVD Blu-ray combo pack for only $1.50. So I'm thinking, since it is brand new factory sealed, I'm going to pick this up, because why the heck not? But as far as everything else is concerned, I don't see any other movies. So it's just, just a fairly decent pile, actually. And this is why you always look a second time. I'm teaching you, always look at least twice, because somehow I completely missed over this. Another 20th Century Fox Cinema Archives release. This is That Lady in, what does that say? That Lady in Ermine? What is Ermine? Is it a town? I have no idea. Again, something else I've never, Sean's so excited. Something else I've never heard of. You're being an armadillo? Yeah. An armadillo? You're being an armadillo. There you go. Be your armadillo. Armadillo. What? It's hard to say. Armadillo. Armadillo. Be that armadillo. Anyway, I'm gonna grab this for me because that's awesome. Another mod release. All right. Again, that's why you look through everything twice. Should I look through everything for a third time? Maybe. And again, this is why you always look through things for a second time. This is a pretty awesome, amazing title I somehow passed over. I already own it, so I think I'm gonna pass on it, but I don't know, it's half price, it's brand new factory sealed, it's very tempting to maybe grab for the store. It's Longwood Gardens, the first 100 years. You can only get this, I think, if you actually go to Longwood Gardens, or maybe possibly order it from like longwoodgardens.com, but either way, you can't get this normally in stores. This is awesome, and for $1.50, again, brand new factory sealed. I don't need it, but I'm thinking for that price, I should buy it for the store, right? Yeah? Sean says yeah, so all right, I'm gonna buy this. All right, so went through all the media for a second time, and I'm glad I did, because I did find some more cool things. I mean, this is actually a fairly decent pile of pickups. I'm pretty happy about that, but we are done with the media. I did go through all the CDs, nothing there I wanted to pick up. So now for the toys and toys and books. All right, let's go see what they have back there. Maybe we'll find some more Dogman? Maybe. Oh my gosh, look at these awesome, amazing hats. Wait, hold on. Just go. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? You have no idea what that is, do you? Oh my gosh, kids these days not knowing what Carmen Sandiego is. I feel terrible for your generation. unfortunately, we're not really finding much over here in the books. Well, wait, hold on. Let me take that back. We are actually finding some interesting things. We found some Last Kids on Earth, but you already have all those. We also found a Dogman book, but you already have this one as well. It's the first one. You have that, so you don't need that. And we did find some Pokemon Tales of Adventure, but it's just like a storybook, which isn't really what you want. You want to just like learn about Pokemon. So, all right, so you're gonna pass on that. Wait, hold on. They do have the Pokemon Super Deluxe Essential Handbook. Do you have this?
I have the Super Ultimate.
You have the upgraded version, the better version. So you don't need that. So, all right, I'm thinking as far as books are concerned, we're passing. Okay, so we have gone up and down every single aisle, and now we went through all the toys, and there's nothing over here we want to pick up, and nothing down the aisles we want to pick up. So I'm thinking that's just about going to do it for this Goodwill, unless, do you want Poo Poo the Clown with violin? Look at that, it's Poo Poo the Clown. Sean, you don't want Poo Poo the Clown? No? Okay, so the next stop on the hunt is Liberty Ministry Thrift store here in Collegeville, Pennsylvania. What used to be their flagship store, not so much anymore. But the last couple of times I've been in here, I have found some pretty good deals. And if I'm not mistaken, I want to say Liberty Thrifts today are having 50% off all media. So movies, music, books, all 50% off, I think. I'm pretty sure. We're going to go find out. I stand corrected. It's not 50% off media. It's 25% off media. I don't know why they don't just do 50%, but I mean, I'll take what I can get. So right away, I'm actually finding some pretty interesting things. They have the Indiana Jones The Adventures collection. It's just the original trilogy, but still, that's pretty awesome. I don't need that though. And I also don't need this, but it's still pretty cool. The original Star Wars trilogy with the bonus disc, missing its outer sleeve. So I'm gonna pass on those. I don't need them personally. Don't really want to pick them up for the store, even at 25% off. But they do have something I definitely want to grab, and that's this. Napoleon and Samantha, a Disney title from the magical world of Disney. This is really, really cool, and not something you come across very often out in the wild. In fact, I don't come across this so often, I don't believe I actually have this. So, all right, yeah, at 25% off, this I am picking up for me. Luck is finally on Sean's side. He did find a movie here he wants to pick up. You're grabbing some My Little Pony. What is this? Cutie Mark Quest? Is that what this is? You said you wanted the Cutie Map Part 1 and 2. That's the episode you really want to pick up. So, all right, I mean, that's pretty cool. Whatever. It's $2. It's 25% off. And there's one thing you guys should know about Sean and I. We're bronies, right? Bronies for life?
Sure.
Bronies for life. Well, that was kind of quick. We're not really finding much else over here we want to pick up. They did have another copy of 102 Dalmatians, but again, it was scratched, so ended up passing on that. And I would have grabbed this, Franklin's Halloween. That's cool, but again, it's also scratched. I don't need that. They have another Adventures of Indiana Jones set up there, which is pretty cool, and the original Christmas Classics set. I mean, those are awesome, but I have them. I don't need them, and I don't see anything else. Not even a Blu-ray I want to pick up. So I'm thinking as far as movies are concerned, I mean, it's just going to be these two things, but they're good things, right? Yeah. What's that? Onto the books?
Yeah.
All right. Onto the books. I know at this point I probably sound like a broken record, but I don't care. I'm going to say it again. Thrift stores, if you're watching, you don't need to have your music this loud. I should feel like I'm in a thrift store, not a dance club. I don't mind a little bit of music in the background to kind of drone out some noises and whatnot, but seriously, this is at 11. Turn it down to like a 5. Yeah, that's going to be a super quick trip out to the store because there were no books you wanted to pick up. We just went through the toys, no toys we wanted. They do have a DVD VCR combo here, which is pretty awesome, but no remote and no HDMI output, so going to pass on that. And I don't see anything else, do you? No? Are we done?
Yes, sir.
All right, yeah, on to our next store. Wait a minute, hold on. So we were just about to leave, and then Sean and I found something that we definitely need for the new Florida house, right? We need a pool table. Look at this thing. That is awesome for only $600. It's actually not in bad condition either. What do you think? Should we get a pool table? So you can smack me in the head with a pool cue? Yeah, should we get into that story? Anyway, should we get a pool table? No?
$600.
600 schmix-hundred. We'll buy 2. All right, yeah, we're gonna pass. Well, that was interesting. They actually only charged us for one of the DVDs, not both of them. And then on top of that, I had some rewards points. So in total, we paid 16 cents for these. I mean, again, very quick trip. We didn't find very much, but I'll count that as a success. Yeah, 16 cents for 2 DVDs. I'm happy. Okay, so one last stop for the day. We're here in Saratoga, Pennsylvania to check out yet another Liberty Ministry thrift. This being their gigantic, awesome mega store. I figured, why not? Everything's all media's 25% off. Why not go hit up another Liberty thrift? We're gonna make this quick though, because I haven't eaten yet today. It's like 2:30 in the afternoon. And I haven't eaten anything yet today. So hopefully this will be another quick trip like the other store, but hopefully we'll find more stuff here than we did at the other store. But hopefully we'll get everything for 16 cents like we did at the other store. I'm losing my mind. I'm gonna stop talking. I want some food. Let's go find some movies for 25% off. Sean's getting with the program now. Look at that, knocking on the wood. I guess I should do it as well. Knock on wood. We're gonna find some good stuff. So of course, as per usual, the first thing we're doing is diving into all the media. Sean's going right to the books. I'm going right to the DVDs and the Blu-rays, hoping for some good stuff. They are fairly well stocked, as they have been the last couple of times I've been here. In fact, they have another little cart over there as well, which is pretty awesome. So, all right, they've got a lot of stuff. I don't know if it's anything I actually need, but they've got a lot of stuff. I'm not really off to the greatest of starts, at least as far as Blu-rays are concerned. Not really seeing anything over here I want to pick up. It's just either stuff I already have or just things I don't want. So I think I'm going to end up passing on all of this, although they do have a copy of A Bug's Life on Blu-ray. For whatever reason, I just don't usually come across this Disney Pixar movie on Blu-ray very often when I'm out hunting. I would be tempted to grab this from the store, but I looked it up. Doesn't really go for anything. So I guess it's not rare. I guess it's not obscure. I don't usually come across this for whatever reason. So I mean, for $2, pretty good deal, but it doesn't go for much more than that, so I'm just gonna put it back. I know, I don't need any more documentaries, but they actually have one pretty awesome one down here. It's the real story of True Grit, this being from the Smithsonian Channel. That's pretty awesome. Unfortunately, though, the disc is in terrible condition, so I am gonna have to pass on this. Kind of wish it wasn't, though, because I would definitely pick that up, but I guess my collection's spared one more documentary, but does it need to be? No, I love documentaries. My collection needs more documentaries. It's not a show I'm into, believe me. I've tried to get into it, but I just can't. Not really my thing, but pretty awesome to see what I think is maybe possibly the complete series or close to it anyway. They've got all the Sex and the Cities down here, still brand new factory sealed. Season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 part 1 and 6 part 2. So yeah, I believe that's the entire series right there, and all at $2 a piece plus 20% off. That's a pretty good deal with all those being brand new factory sealed. I'm kind of tempted to grab this from the store. I'm gonna pass, but I wish that was a show I was into, because that's a pretty awesome find. I already have this on 4K, so I don't need to pick this up, but it's pretty awesome to see the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them Blu-ray DVD Digital HD combo pack in the Target exclusive Newt's Case pop-up. That is actually really awesome and kind of tempting. It's also brand new factory sealed, so it is tempting to pick up for the store. I don't know. Maybe again, I don't need it for me personally, but to do some reselling for only $2 plus again the 50% off. I mean, $1.50 for this. That's tempting. So out of curiosity, looked up to see what this goes for on eBay, and the answer is not very much for whatever reason. Even brand new factory sealed, it doesn't go for a whole heck of a lot. It does go for a little bit though, so I'm thinking for $1.50. All right, I'm gonna buy this, because at this point I just want to buy at least something. There's nothing else over there. Well, for a second I thought I actually found something I need to pick up for me, and that was Against the Ropes. I know, not exactly the greatest movie ever, but I do have it in a multi-feature set, and I need it individually. But as soon as I picked this up, I realized, something was off. It's an old rental from, like, I don't know, Blockbuster or somewhere, and it's in terrible condition, so I'm gonna end up having to pass on that, unfortunately. So, I mean, for a second I thought I found something I need, but again, I'm not off to the greatest of starts. I'm not finding anything. Well, that stinks. I went through all the movies, and this was the only thing I found that I wanted to pick up. And it's not even something I want to pick up for me. They do have a lot of stuff here. I'm not knocking them for that. They've got a ton of movies here. It's just stuff I already have, things I don't need. So I'm gonna. And Sean found nothing, not even anything over in the books. He didn't find any chapter books he wanted. So this might be it for Liberty Ministry Thrift's gigantic, awesome mega store. But that's the way my life goes nowadays. I walk into a thrift store, and a lot of times I don't find anything. We're gonna still check out Little Liberty to see what's over there, and maybe the front case to see if there's any Pokemon cards. And then I'm gonna call it quits, because Again, it's like coming up 3 o'clock now, and I'm starving. Unfortunately, no Pokemon cards up here in the front display cases, but they do have this amazing, the Justice Society of America set there. That is really, really awesome, and honestly, kind of tempted by that, but what would I do with it? I have no idea. I'm gonna end up passing on that. And they also have what looks to be the entire series of Murder, She Wrote, which is also really cool, but I don't need it, so I'm gonna end up passing on that as well. So let's see what toys they have, and then I'm leaving. I don't need to buy toys. I don't need to buy toys. I don't need to buy toys, but I really, really, really want to buy some toys right now. Over here in the Little Liberty display case, I'm seeing something pretty jawsome. Look at that. It's a Street Sharks figure. That is so cool. They want $25 for that. Honestly, probably not a bad deal. They also have Arnold back there as well for $5. That's really cool. And they have Cartman down here as well for $7. I kind of want all 3 of those to display on some shelves in the library. Those are amazing. I feel like I should pass though, right? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe just the Arnold. Maybe not. I really want the Street Shark. Comments down below. Is this actually from something? It's a Mighty Mug figure here for only $4. Kind of looks like, I don't know, maybe a character from Indiana Jones or something. I have no idea. It doesn't actually say on the bottom, doesn't say like LucasArts or anything like that, so I have no idea what this is. Comments down below. Is this a figure of like a character from a series, or just a random pirate guy? I have no idea. It's kind of cool, but I'm gonna pass. Oh, okay. So since I wasn't buying anything else for me anyway, just the one Blu-ray for the store, I figured I'm gonna get the Arnold. He's pretty awesome. He's complete. He's a bobblehead, and he's only $5, which does fit my $5 limit for things I'm just buying to collect dust on shelves. So he's pretty cool. I'm buying that. Sean did not find anything though.
Oh, you found one thing.
I can't believe no chapter books, huh? No? All right, well, that's the way it goes sometimes. I mean, honestly, I didn't really find a whole heck of a lot for me either, except for at the Goodwill. I found a lot of stuff at the Goodwill. All right, guys, so that's going to do it for today's thrifting adventure. All in all, I mean, the Goodwill was pretty darn good. I was dissing Goodwills recently, and now, all of a sudden, they've been producing some pretty amazing finds over the last couple of weeks, which I'm pretty happy about. But not much going on at Liberty Thrift. I mean, just a couple things here, and the DVDs we picked up at the other store, and that's about it. Kind of slim pickings outside of the Goodwill today, unfortunately, but that's the way it goes sometimes. No Pokemon cards for Sean. No chapter books for Sean. It is what it is. We'll find you somebody. We'll find you some. Don't worry. We got some bronies going on today, right? Anyway, guys, so with that, we are done. So, as always, thank you so much for checking out this video. Be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Check down below for links to Patreon. If you guys do become a patron, I will send you a postcard every single month from the road. Also, check down below for a link to Spreadshirt, where you can grab yourself retro Rest Up t-shirts. Proceeds, both in Spreadshirt and from Patreon, who helps with the show, to keep the show going. So I really do appreciate it. And I'm so hungry. I need food right now. I'm dying. So anyway, guys, like I said, thanks for watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. And if you watch this video all the way to the very end, hashtag...
Oh, man.
Hashtag... Oh, wait, is it AWW?
Yeah.
Hashtag, oh man, AWWMAN, all man. If you guys watch this video all the way to the very end, like I said, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. And if you do hit that subscribe button, or you are subscribed, then I'll see you in tomorrow's video. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.